Would you like some salt? Christmas is coming up for me, and I asked a young lady, atheist, American Chemical Society, Chicago section, Christmas party has come up, and I asked her, what do you want for a Christmas present? She didn't know. I said, how would you like a block of salt? Look at me. I asked her, how would you like a block of salt? I got this salt from Tibet. Yes, Tibetan salt. It's in a block, size of this laptop, about that thick, heavy, yes. And I got that, somebody gave me that as a Christmas present, and I want to wrap it up and give it an ACS Christmas present. And I'm always amazing at how many types of salt happens to be sitting on a store that deals in food from around the world, like Mario's. Trader Joe's also, yes. What else has? But yeah, you look at this stuff. I can buy pink salt. I can get sea salt. I can get salt from Czechoslovakia or Poland or under the Lake Michigan salt, or salt mine here or a salt mine there. Yes, they work in salt mines. Or from the Middle East, salt that very likely was part of those two cities that blew up. God blew up two cities of them. Maybe that kind of salt. Of course, that kind of salt was potassium nitrate. Or chili, sodium nitrate. That's salt too. Yeah, it's used in processing meat, which is not good for you. The nitrates, that thing, you got to watch what kind of nitrates you got. You got to watch what kind of salts you put into your body. Check with your doctor and ask him what kind of salt I should put in my body. But I can, I can get salt from around the world. And as I told this girl, yes, you want pink salt? I can get you pink salt. Strange salt too. And it's like, it's amazing what I can see. I noticed that one of the commercials on TV was shampoo. Got Head and Shoulders or special shampoo. And the commercial was on, what was it? Something like that. Made out of rice. Okay, sure. Is that like a candle made out of rice? You can get candles from every type of oil that's out there. Salad oil, olive oil, like candles, yeah. And you get soap from every thing that's out there. If it has an oil product, you can very likely get a soap out of it. The old saying about rice, sake. Not only you can drink it, but you can make your hair nice and glistering with soap. I don't know. I walk these stores, and of course I look at the prices. The price of bananas, $1 each. I saw a whole bunch yesterday at the food bank. It said, no, I took apples and oranges. Something else, oh, well, you can take all that in a little bitty pill. I'm not going to say anything about the thing. I just think it's rather funny as people take pills that are basically powder everything, and those are your vitamins, instead of going out and getting an apple or orange or a banana or pear or something like that. I don't know, but I'm just strange. And you can get wine from England. It used to be in France. France has a small problem in their vineyards. It's either too dry or too wet or it's moldy. As one person who makes champagne, it was shown on, I think PBS had it on there, that this last year they produced absolutely nothing in their champagne. Oh, we usually produce 50,000 bottles a year, and last year, nothing. The weather wasn't right. Or they had a late frost or early frost, or it's too wet, or it's too dry, or it's fungus, or it's mold. You know, some of those wine areas used to be farmland. And they had as I was told, it was converted into wine areas, not just because of the soil, but what was in the soil. They had anthrax in that area, a large amount of anthrax going through France. And of course, you can't raise cattle. Cattle will take in the anthrax and die from the anthrax. So they converted all that over to wine production, just on the safe side, and they make money. Oh yeah, you're talking hundreds of millions of dollars in the wine area. That never occurred last year. But the funny thing is, in England, Germany, Norway, Sweden, France, of course the Ukraine area, President Putin would like to get the grapes out of there. You're growing food because it's a lot warmer and the conditions are ripe. Oh, that's why, like in Michigan and in Canada, I used to get those little itty bitty grapes in Canada. Now they're growing. The conditions are warm enough to grow wine grapes. Wow. Oh, wonder why. Well, because the plant's getting warmer. Which is, of course, being at my age, the doctor always asks me this very good, simple question. Do you drink alcohol? No, I don't drink alcohol. I never drank alcohol. Wait! That's wrong. I've had 2 glasses of alcohol in my life. The first one was when I got my bachelor's degree at the Black Hawk Restaurant in Chicago, Illinois, USA, where I got 1 glass of champagne that was given out. That's it. The next one was 5 years later when I got my master's degree, communications. And again, at a celebration of getting that degree, I took 1 glass of champagne. That's it. So, yes, I've had 2 glasses of champagne. Yes. Have I bought wine before? Yes, I have. ACS, I'm the hospitality chairperson for the section. So I have to do is I go out and get the bottles of wine. And I go out and put them in fur holders. And I wrap them up and give them away as presents. And people, hey, it's like getting cans of oil. Hey, I got years ago, I got physical cans, quart cans of oil. And you say, well, do you use it in your car? But that's not the thing. Nobody finds quart cans of oil anymore. They're all in plastic. So I give those away. I'm the hospitality chairperson. I give away Christmas presents. That's my budget. And they look at that, and wow, where did you get this? No, I don't change the oil anymore. I don't have the. I don't do it. That's cheaper for somebody else to do it, and then you have to recover the oil too, and that becomes the problem in getting rid of it. And it's no, 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 no. You don't put it down the sewer system. So you let somebody else do that. But as we go back to getting foods from around the world, there's also this little thing. Watch what you pick up. I've had foods, at the Christmas party. I would get this stuff, and they would open the stuff and be all green inside. Okay, I mean moldy green. Yeah. And for foods around the world, I don't know how it's packaged, but it's from Poland. Boy, I hope it's FDA approved. You get a lot of stuff. I had food from Argentina with a hide still in the can. Open up the can. There's a thick piece of that's hide. Oh, the Chicago slaughterhouse cans. I don't know. Maybe this is for World War One. But again, if you're getting this stuff, you don't know how the stuff is processed. You don't know how the stuff is handled in a foreign country. As I said, the salt or wine or beer. Hopefully, I have a hard time of imported food, okay? Because I was in food, yeah. Yeah, I don't have to go chemist in food, but we tested everybody's products. So, what am I going to say? As I said about my little electrolytes before, Well, let's see. That should about be long enough.